Okay, good morning, children, once again. Today we are going to start with the first topic, electric current. The first topic of today's class is electric current. What do you mean by electric current? Now, if I talk first the definition about electric current, then definition is somewhat like this. It is defined as the amount of electric charge flowing through any cross section of the conductor in unit time. This is the definition of electric current. It is defined as the amount of electric charge flowing through any cross section of the conductor in unit time. Or the other form of it can be like this. More simple and sweet form, it can be like this. Electric current is defined as electric current is defined as the rate of flow of electric charges is defined as the rate of flow of electric charges. This can also be a definition of electric current. Means when any electric charges are flowing in a conductor, then how many charges are flowing per unit time? It is called electric current. Okay. Now, how current flows in a wire or what actually happens in a wire? Try to understand this definition now. Definition wise, it's okay that amount of electric charge flowing through any cross section of the conductor in unit time is called electric current. Now here, to get it in a more clear picture, you can consider it somewhat like this. You know, any conductor or a metallic wire, whenever I'm talking a word conductor, conductor means a metallic wire for this chapter. Whenever a word comes conductor means it is a metallic wire. So when you are taking a wire which is a conductor, wire is usually of a cylindrical shape. So if I'm assuming, suppose a wire like this is a wire, okay, and inside a conductor you all know atoms are there, and in the atom there will be some loose electrons, you can say free electrons will be there present in each atom of a conductor. So in other words, you can say inside a conductor, which is a wire here, there will be free electrons present. There will be free electrons present. Okay. Now, when you are connecting this wire with some supply, a cell or a battery, when you are connecting this conductor or this wire with some supply, then what happens? Like here, if you are connecting with a cell, the symbol of cell is like this, one big line and one small line. This is the symbol of cell. Big line represents positive and small line represents negative. This is your cell and this is your conducting metallic wire, and these are your free electrons inside a conductor. So what will happen when you connect a cell across this conducting wire? All these electrons which are there present inside your conducting wire, their charge is negative, we all know. Okay, so negative charge will automatically attract towards the positive charge. So all the electrons inside it will be start moving towards the positive charge, because electrons are negative and they will be getting attracted towards the positive. So all the electrons will be start moving towards the positive side of the cell. Okay, and opposite of the flow of electrons you will always get current. So you will say current has been start flowing from positive to negative of the cell. Current always flows opposite of the direction of flow of electrons. This you have to remember. So this current which starts flowing because of the flow of charges, करंट कैसे आई, क्योंकि चार्जेस फ्लो होने लग गए. चार्जेस क्यों होने लग गए? बिकॉज आपने कंडक्टर के अक्रॉस एक ट्रिगर कह लो या एक सेल कह लो जो एक फोर्स अप्लाई करने लग गया इन इलेक्ट्रॉन्स पे. जैसे ये पॉजिटिव था तो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन अप्लाई किया, उससे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इसकी तरफ आने लग गए पॉजिटिव की तरफ. ऑपोजिट फ्लो होने लग गया आपका इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. ओके, फ्लो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के फ्लो के ऑपोजिट. तो इसी को आप बोल रहे हो कि डेफिनेशन वाइज व्हेन यू आर सेइंग it is the amount of electric charge flowing through any cross section of the conductor in unit time. मतलब यूनिट टाइम में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फ्लो होकर एक टर्मिनल से दूसरे टर्मिनल पे आ गए. दिस कैन बी योर वन ऑफ द टर्मिनल मे बी बी एंड दिस कैन बी अनदर टर्मिनल ए. बी से ए की तरफ कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आ गए, that is going to decide your current here. Okay, so you have to remember here the direction of current is always opposite of direction of flow of electrons. This you have to remember. And here one word is used, conventional. Here one word is used before current in your book also, conventional current. Conventional current. Conventional means assumption. It is initially when this was discovered, it was assumed कि electrons के opposite current flow होती है, and current flow is actually telling you flow of positive carriers. Okay, electrons सारे एक तरफ जा रहे हैं towards the positive of the cell because positivity उसको attract कर रही है. ठीक है, तो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के ऑपोजिट कौन चल रहे हैं? आपके पॉजिटिव कैरियर्स चल रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो कन्वेक्शनल करंट इज ऑलवेज ऑपोजिट ऑफ द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. और यही जो करंट आपने निकाली, ये जो करंट आई है, द फॉर्मूला ऑफ दिस करंट इज इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. द फॉर्मूला इज चार्ज, how much charge is flowing per unit time, charge upon time, that is Q by T is the formula of I. So I is usually represented by Q by T. This is the formula of electric current. And if you talk the unit, charge की unit coulomb है. Okay, the unit of charge is coulomb and unit of time is second. So the unit comes out of electric current is coulomb per second, or this coulomb per second is also called by name as ampere, because it was discovered by a scientist whose name was Ampere. So it is called by name as ampere. This coulomb per second is called by name over here as ampere. और जो उसका symbol है, the symbol will be A, ampere, and the symbol is A. So this is the formula for electric current. Let me finish, then you put up. Formula for electric current. So according to the definition of electric current, electric charge flowing through any cross section of the conductor per unit time, charge per unit time is called electric current. What practically happens? Practically a scenario will be somewhat like this. When you connect any conductor across a cell, so all the electrons, free electrons inside the conductor will start moving towards positive. See the arrow here, it is moving towards positive. Opposite of flow of electrons, always current flows. So current flows from positive to negative of the cell. Remember this. Current flows, direction of current. Direction of current in the electric circuit will be always from positive to negative terminal of the cell, or it can be a battery also. Cell or battery. The difference between a cell and a battery here is cell. One big line, one small line is called a cell. Big line positive, small line negative. This is a symbol of cell. Battery, when you are talking, battery is a combination of one or more cells. It's a combination of two or more cell, I should say. It is a combination of, battery is a combination of two or more cells. So the battery symbol will be like this. This is one cell, one more cell I'm connecting. So it's a battery of two cells, positive, negative. It's a battery of two cells. Likewise, if I'm making like this, it's a battery of, this is one cell, this is second cell, this is third cell, this is fourth cell, and this is fifth cell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 4 cells are there. One big line, one small line makes one cell. Means if I see here, this will be your one cell, this will be your second cell, this will be your third cell, and this will be your fourth cell. So it's a battery of 4 cells, one side positive, the other side negative. So this is the basic difference between a cell and a battery. Okay, so the current formula is coming Q by T. Now this Q by T can also be expressed in one more way. Okay, what is that way? You all have done quantization of a charge. So according to quantization of a charge, your I can also be expressed. I is equals to Q by T is your basic formula. Q can be equals to NE according to quantization of a charge. So electric current can also be expressed by a formula NE upon T. This is also a formula of electric current because Q is equals to NE. Using quantization of a charge, by quantization of a charge, by quantization of charge, Q can be expressed as NE, and the unit is coulomb per second. Now using this whole, the definition of ampere can be given. Define ampere or define 1 ampere. So if you want 1 ampere, so it can be like this. Definition of 1 ampere will be like this. If you take Q as 1 coulomb and T as 1 second, Using this, when you will take out I comes out 1 coulomb by 1 second. 1 coulomb by 1 second is equals to 1 ampere. So this is the way to get 1 ampere. Now how you can express this in a form of a statement? It can be easily expressed it in a form of a statement, like you can say electric current through a conductor is said to be 1 ampere if 1 coulomb electric charge flows through any cross section of the conductor in 1 second. If 1 coulomb of charge is flowing in 1 second from one terminal of a conductor to another cross section of the conductor, it is called 1 ampere. So this can be a definition of 1 ampere. It can come as a question. Define 1 ampere. It's an important. They can ask you define 1 ampere. So this will be the definition for 1 ampere. Now, electric current can also be measured in some other units. So, some other units in which electric current is measured, some other units in which electric current is measured is as are as follows. Like the first, it can also be expressed in milliampere. Milliampere. This you will be getting in the numerical somewhere. So you should know. If it is written current flowing is 10 milliampere, how you can change milliampere to ampere? Because SI unit is ampere. Okay, so milliampere को ampere में कैसे बदलोगे? So for converting milliampere to ampere, remember 1 milliampere is equal to 1 milliampere is equal to 1 milliampere is equals to 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. And second unit can be microampere. Microampere. How to convert 1 micro? It will be 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. So these units you will find somewhere in the numericals. For the numericals, you want everything to be in SI system. So there you may be needing this conversions. If your unit is given in milli, you have to convert it to ampere. If it is given in micro, you have to convert it in ampere. So how to convert this? I'm telling here the conversions here. After this comes which apparatus you will be using for measuring electric current, or the question comes how electric current can be measured. How electric current can be measured in a circuit. How electric current can be measured in a circuit. So, how electric current can be measured? The answer of this question is, to measure electric current, there is a device called ammeter. So, electric current can be measured by using ammeter. by using emitter. Emitter is a device which measures electric current. Okay. The symbol of emitter will be somewhat like this. Symbol of emitter will be somewhat like this. This is the symbol of emitter. In a circle, you write capital A, one side positive, one side negative. This is a symbol of emitter. And always remember, it is connected in a circuit. In a circuit, emitter is always connected in series. Emitter is always connected in series because its resistance is low. This point I will make it more clear maybe after 1 or 2 lectures. When I will touch this topic resistance, then again I will come back to these 2 lines. Okay, and I will explain how or what is the meaning of these 2 lines actually. Okay, so in a circuit, emitter is always connected in series because its resistance is low. And emitter helps to measure what? Electric current in a circuit. So this is whole about electric current. Next topic which comes for today's lecture is electric circuit. Electric circuit. Now, what do you mean by electric circuit? So, electric circuit is actually a closed conducting path, you can say. Electric circuit is a closed conducting path containing a source of electrical energy, that is a cell or battery, and a device element, say electric bulb, utilizing the electrical energy. This is the whole definition of electric circuit. Now try to understand this electric circuit. It is a closed conducting path containing a source of electric charge. Source of electric charge. This word which is coming over here, source of electric charge, means it is a cell or a बैटरी जो आपके सर्किट में एनर्जी देता है जिसके कारण इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मूव होने लगते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ सोर्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी. या तो वो सेल होगा या तो वो बैटरी होगी. एंड डिवाइस एलिमेंट मतलब उस सर्किट में आपने कुछ ना कुछ बल्ब या कुछ ना कुछ अपना इलेक्ट्रॉनिक गैजेट लगाया होगा, वो दैट इज कॉल्ड बाय नेम एज डिवाइस एलिमेंट, जो उस एनर्जी को क्या कर रहा होगा, यूटिलाइज कर रहा होगा. कौन सी एनर्जी को? जब इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मूव हो रहे होंगे तो करंट प्रोड्यूस हो रहा होगा और वो एलिमेंट जो आपने लगाया है अपने सर्किट पे उस करंट को यूज कर रहा होगा अपना काम करने के लिए. अगर बल्ब लगाया है तो करंट को यूज करके ग्लो करेगा. ठीक है, कोई और गैजेट लगाया है तो वो करंट को यूज करके अपना वर्किंग करेगा. So this whole definition will be of electric circuit. Now, electric circuit can be of two types. One is called by name as open electric circuit and other is called by name as closed electric circuits. So, types of electric circuit. Types of electric circuit. First is open electric circuit and the second one is closed electric circuit. Open electric circuit will be somewhat like this. If you are taking one gadget in your circuit, suppose I am taking a bulb. This is a notation for a bulb in your electric circuit and I am connecting emitter which will measure the current passing through a bulb. And I'm connecting one energy source, a cell. And here I'm connecting one more device which is called by name as key. Key. This is key. Just by a bracket you can show positive, negative is for cell. Okay. Key is acting just like as an on-off switch in your circuit. The role of key is just like on and off switch of the circuit. Like how you on and off the fan or the light using the board which is electricity board which is there in your room. Okay, there is a button. Same way your key is like a button, on and off switch of the circuit. It behaves like. So this circuit which you are getting with the key like this, it is called by name as open electric circuit. This is a symbol for bulb. And current flows from positive to negative. But right now the key, this type of key is called open key. So when key is open, open key means your circuit, your switch is off. Please pay attention here. Open key means your switch is off. The role of open key means switch is off. So when switch is off, there will be no current in the circuit. The second figure or the second type of electric circuit is closed electric circuit. It will be somewhat like this. Only thing now what I will do here, I will make my key close. Cell, then key. Close key means you have to make a dot inside the bracket. This is representing closed key. Means switch is on. So when switch is on, your current will flow from positive of the terminal, current will flow to the negative of the terminal. Like this, current will flow. From positive, it will flow towards negative. Okay, so this is the meaning of closed key with the bracket one dot, and without dot it is called by name as open key. Open key means it is off. What is the role of key? The key is going to play a role just like an on-off switch. Key, role of key is just like on and off switch in your circuit. This is bulb. Clear this much, everybody? Is it clear this much?